Okay, folks, today's April the 6th at approximately about roughly 11:15. I had to make this video because I'm just relaxing on the sofa. Okay. The whole entire day, the FBI, they continue to harass me because I'm broadcasting my mind. Okay. I'm broadcasting my mind like a fucking radio station, and they're trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, what I'm thinking, what I'm doing. Meanwhile, uh, when I during the day they'll harass the hell out of me with satellite weapons. They're electronic harassment to torture me. Now, when as soon as I go to sleep or I take a nap, the fucking harassment stops because they're reading my mind. They're trying to grab some fucking knowledge from my mind about what the fuck am I doing, who am I, who do I know, what the fuck is going on. I mean, it's fucking nuts, folks. To live your life like this is fucking nuts. But I know one thing's for certain. Okay, we are being violated by, for one, a pandemic, a virus, two, satellite weapons, electronic harassment. We know that already. How do we know that? www.targetedjustice.com. Look up Dr. John Hall, his book, A New Breed of Satellite Terrorism in America. Okay? Look up Dr. Robert Duncan and Jesse Ventura, ex-CIA. This is all concrete fucking evidence that the FBI is ignoring. You know? And if you want to fucking go after somebody, go after those people. They got a lot of information. They're fucking experts, man. Those guys got more fucking knowledge. They're more educated than I am. But one thing's for certain. They would not be fucking putting this information out. They would not be blowing the whistle out if they know what the fuck the FBI is doing. They're attacking America at a time of a crisis. They're trying to make it worse for the American people. Okay? I got a case pending in the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. And it's against the fucking FBI because they forgot to investigate my case. Deprivation of fucking civil rights. Section 18 USCA. Look at section 18 of the Constitution. Okay? Deprivation of civil rights and liberties, my friends. And that's what they forgot to do. You know, I didn't implant it. I didn't put this thing inside of me. The fucking government did, man. You know? And when your obligations is ended in the fucking military, you take everything out, all the government property, you don't leave it in. You know, and it's fucked up, man. So I'm being puppeteered, you know, to make this video. And they're just harassing me, trying to fucking kill me to cover up a fucking conspiracy, guys. I'm healthy, man. Okay? Take my vital signs every day. I hand it out. I email them or Twitter. I use Twitter. I Twitter to Trump because Trump's the only person that can make a say-so on this. Besides him, there's other people too that are in higher caliber of a religious crisis. They're in a high caliber of a religious cult deeper than what Trump is in. Very important people, very smart people, and very intellectual, very religious people. But the facts are the facts, folks. If the FBI fails to investigate the case, who is going to, folks? We can't launch a satellite into space and say, okay, let me go run to the gun store and let me go to the gun store and put this fucking capsule on this satellite in the tip of this fucking rocket and launch it all the way up to space, so it can hover over my house and I'll start shooting at motherfuckers that fucking harass me. The same concept is when you go to a gun store. The Second Amendment says the right to bear arms. You have the right to bear arms. You have the right to go to a gun store and fucking buy a gun and defend your property and anything below and above you. Okay, that's your fucking constitutional right. How is it fair that the FBI has a satellite weapon, they're stalking me, reading my mind, and they're fucking torturing me? How is it fair that I can't defend myself? Only thing I have is fucking fighting words. How is it fair? You know? So, I mean, if I can't bear arms, you're taking away my fucking constitutional rights, you're stalking me and you're torturing me, trying to kill me. How is that fucking fair? So, American people, I challenge you. Be precaution, be aware. The U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. They can't deny my case, folks. They know what's going on. All those judges that sit in that fucking panel, they know what's going on. U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, case number 19-51131, okay? And they can toss it out the fucking window. But I'll tell you what, I'm gonna be right at that fucking U.S. Supreme Court. I'm gonna pay my $300, and I'm gonna file my fucking appeal with the Supreme Court. Okay, there's got to be an answer, folks. It's obvious, man. You can't fucking deprive me of my constitutional rights without fucking probable cause, folks. You can't go eavesdrop and wiretap somebody. You can't go implant somebody without fucking proper procedure. You have to have his consent, probable cause, or a fucking federal judge's court order. They didn't have that shit, folks. Where is it at? If they had that already, I'd have been arrested already. Okay, they didn't have probable cause. They didn't have a federal court order, or they didn't have my fucking consent. But they're reading my mind from up above, and they're torturing me like a fucking puppet. Okay? But like I said, it's going to be interesting because I like to know why. In May 12, 2000, I try to stop all this bullshit from happening, man. I didn't want any fucking money. I didn't want any benefits. All I wanted to do, what the judge to do, is hear my fucking case and stop the fucking bullshit. May 12, 2000, I went to fucking the district court in San Antonio, the federal district court in San Antonio, Texas, and spoke to fucking Judge Edward Prado. I slapped the fucking lawsuit on this case. I said, look, here's a fucking crime. Here's a case. Stop it. He grabs the case and throws it out. No good. And the guy that was helping him at the time was Henry Judge Bemprad. Okay? The guy that was working for Edward Prado as a federal employee, was Henry Judge Bemprad. Okay, now, because my case was thrown out of court, several things have transpired throughout the day. When you don't get justice in a federal court, you have to go to your fucking people that represent you, congressmen, senators, institutions. You have to go, and that's what I've been doing since fucking the year 2000, is gathering all this information of people that have been denied me the right of civil rights. And then you got espionage because the U.S. Navy had implanted me without a federal court order, which is spying. You can't spy on somebody during a fucking time of war. It's espionage, folks. It's fucking espionage. When you spy on somebody, you eavesdrop or wiretap on a fucking military personnel during a time of war, it's fucking espionage, folks. You can't broadcast that to the enemy. You can't aid the enemy in any government theory of war or any information. And that's what the Navy did. So because they have espionage against me and I'm broadcasting it to society, to the government, it's a fucking crime. And espionage has no statute of limitations. And because you've created espionage against me, that's fucking deprivation of civil rights and liberty. I have a right to file a lawsuit. So this is where we're at. We're in the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, folks. Okay? We're in the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals because we want the judge to make a decision. You're either going to fucking correct the problem or you're going to let it walk. If you let it walk, the people are going to be pissed off because they know what's going on, folks. It's that fucking simple, folks. And if the judges drop the fucking case, we're going to file for impeachment on the fucking judges. That's just the way it is, folks. It's common sense, folks. Common law, folks. If society and the government can read your mind, they know what's going on, it is a crime. Bottom line. Okay? Thank you.